Welcome back. A Northern Kentucky 6-year-old stole our hearts with her brave battle against leukemia. Sophia Kappen died back in 2017, leaving her family and the entire community just heartbroken. But now, 5 years later, her family has turned their tragedy into a way of trying to make a difference. They've created a book now meant to help kids cope with the loss of loved ones. The Kappens are teaming up now with Smile Book Projects to release Have You Met My Friend? Grief.
And right now we are here with Amy Kappen, Sophia's mother, and Sarah Curry Rathel, the book's author. This is an incredible resource that you guys have put together here. And can you give us a synopsis of what this is about and what families can expect?
Sure. We knew with losing Sophia that Sophia's story was unique to us, but very quickly we realized that grief was not unique. And we wanted to create a way to share her story, but also to help others. And teaming up with Sarah just seemed like the perfect idea.
Yeah, so we met and we chatted about the important things to share for people either going through grief or people who know somebody who is. Both things are very important, and that's what we accomplished in this book.
Yeah.
Amy, we used to live in the same neighborhood, and that video you saw there is when we tried to create a local Make-A-Wish for Sophia, and so this became really personal for so many of us here at Channel 5 because we wanted to help any way that we could. Talk to us a little bit about the last 5 years. We know it doesn't end, months or even those first few years after losing a child, and why this is such a passion project for you.
Yeah, no, thanks. The first year was such a blur. I honestly, I don't remember it, but pretty quickly into the grief journey, Greg and I realized that we couldn't do this alone, and we knew we needed other families that understood our pain, because we can have great friends, but until you really experience it, and just to scream, to cry, to figure out how to move forward again with each other. So about 3 years after Sophia's passing, we decided to found the Best Day Ever Foundation and to bring bereaved families together. So no matter how their child died, whether it was by cancer, illness, accident, to come together. And we just found healing in that. And probably the biggest thing that really pushed us into becoming a better resource and trying to explain and help other families was when Sophia's twin brother, on their 9th birthday, he asked, when is she coming home? She had been gone long enough. And that's when it really hit us, that kids, it's hard for adults to grasp the loss of a child, but the siblings, how do we help guide them?
Siblings, friends, all of the little ones who can't make sense of it, just like we can.
Right, and Sophia's 2 brothers and her best friend, they all grieved so differently. No differently than Greg and I did. So it was really important to us to just start bringing together more resources to know that we weren't alone and that others probably had questions like we did too.
And you were able to channel that into this book. Talk to us about that creative process. I can imagine it was pretty emotional for you guys.
Yeah. I'll let Sarah talk to this part.
So we met, and through my experience in writing different books with families going through similar situations, either their child is still with them or has passed, there are so many things that come out and so many things that they want other people to know. So when we met, it was very clear that Sophia's story would be a great example, but how do we take that and make it universal so people can apply it to their own lives? And I really think when you get this book, it is not only for children, it's a children's book, but the concepts in that will help adults. Just like understanding that when somebody dies, they aren't coming back. That's explained in here, and it's put in a way where it's easy to read this book to your child and have those words to say, because a lot of parents and guardians don't know what to say in that situation. They don't know how to explain those big feelings and big emotions. So we took that from Sophia's story and put it in a way that anyone could apply it to their life. Grief can also mean somebody in your family goes away and can't come back, but maybe they didn't die. There are a lot of situations, so this is a very general way of putting grief into some pretty simple words.
It seems like it will be so helpful. So again, the
hope
book
so.
is Have You Met My Friend Grief? It is available for pre-sale until September 21st for $15. All of the proceeds benefit the Best Day Ever Foundation, which connects, again, local families who are experiencing grief from the death of a child and then offers them the much needed resources. We're going to put all of that information, I know it's a lot to jot down quickly here on television, and also how you can get a copy on our website. Simply go to WLWT.com. We can't thank you
Yes.
enough for coming on. I think so many people out there lose someone tragically and they just don't know how to move forward. And I think this just seems like one way that you and your family have been able to process such an awful loss.
Well, thank you for having us. It means a lot to us.
Thank you so much.
It's so good to
Yeah.
see you
too.
again. The best.
Thanks.
All right,
right.
let's talk about this weather out there and little humid and hot out there, Allison, but I feel like we can't complain.